ervaring.
Today we are making a vegetarian favourite of ours, avocado pasta. Though controversially I did hear that avocados are not vegan. So Australians will, any Australian vegans will be very confused because it is like up there with Tim Tams in terms of Australian diet. But apparently they're vegans can't eat Tim Tams, but vegans apparently can't eat avocado because of the way they are farmed. Google it, apparently it's one of these weird facts. I think it's figs are not vegan either. Well, yeah. Anyway, cherry tomatoes, avocado, lemon, spaghetti. That is it. That's all you need. Salt and pepper, olive oil. We had, for Valentine's, we had spaghetti bolognese. We had bruschetta, which is actually in series 1. You could, bruschetta is the Italian way to say it. It is in series 1. You should watch it. It's actually a really good one to make that makes you feel fancy, but you don't actually have to cook. So we'd left a little bit of leftover spaghetti, so that's what we're using, but you can use any kind of pasta. So first of all, put a pan of water on to boil. I was just thinking, every time I make pasta, I always forget to put salt in the water, and I don't actually know why you do that. If anyone could let me know in the comments the purpose of putting salt in the water when you make pasta, I would like to know. It doesn't give it flavour. I think it must cook it differently. There's like a reason that you do it, but I don't know why. But I've never done it. In 26 years on the planet, and I've never done it.
You've never done it?
Never put salt in it.
I do it every day.
And then I just started thinking, you do it every day. So this morning we were in the Grampians National Park, which is about 3 hours. Sort of like northeast of Melbourne. Did I get that right? Got geography right, this never happened. But anyway, and it turns out it's actually named after Grampians, the area of which we were from, Scotland. And talking of where you're from, we drove from the Grampians to Adelaide, but we did a wee bit of a detour because we went to a place called Keith. Probably never in any tourist books there's nothing there. There was a baker's, but Keith is the name of the place where Darren's from. It's in Scotland, not actually Australia, not Australia. So that's why we drove all the way there. Even though there was only one place open, a baker's, which is handy because the best place to go in Scottish Keith is the baker's. And she was even like, why are you here? There's nothing to do. So, whilst your spaghetti is cooking, get your avocado. We were actually going to make this the other week, but the avocado just didn't ripen. Eventually we got hungry and we need to eat it. And then it went all minging. So as I wish avocados were a company and you could phone and complain because it never works. It's such a hit and miss whether it was ripe or not. So, avo, get a spoon, scrape it out, get a spoon. Also it's done. Nah. Scrape it out. This one is perfectly ripe. We kept it in the cupboard, and I think because the cupboards in the camper are very hot. No, I try and do this like Jamie Oliver every time and it never works. Jamie Oliver, you're like a wizard. Ah! In fact, I once saw Jamie Oliver do it like this and he just squished it. Oh hey, that worked! Look, Jamie Oliver, ignore all our dishes. See, oh my god, it did actually work. Next, actually in the pan. So I have chucked the cherry tomatoes in a pan. I don't know why I said that many. Chuck the tomatoes. Chuck the tomatoes in a pan. That nearly went on fire. Hold up. Not in a bin. How not to cook.
The simplest recipe.
How not to cook. Yeah, this is probably one of our simplest recipes, and although Valentine's Day went wrong on so many levels. I melted a pan handle. I used a plate that we had used under washing our hands under, and so it tasted like bubbles. Apart from that, it was not that bad. So, chuck in some olive oil with your tomatoes, black pepper, salt. Chuck them on. in the length of time it should take those to sort of squish up into almost like a sauce will be the length of time you need to mash this. Smash a bowl. Oh, Mr. Tomato! You chuck him in. So put your cherry tomatoes on quite a low heat, not too high because they will burn. Chop lemon. Squeeze the lemon in with the avocado. Oh, these have been in the fridge, they're quite hard. Squeeze it in with the avocado. You're on the... I dropped a seed. Bloody hell, it's all kicking off in here. Another Jamie Oliver trick that oh, my hands are minging, hold on. It's another Jamie Oliver trick for squeezing a lemon after my squeezing avocado demonstration. To avoid the seeds, do this. So all the seeds, see, get caught in your hands. Genius! Saw it here first. Well, no, Jamie Oliver saw it first. So the lemon, the lemon juice will help to make this more squishable, mashable. I don't know the correct terminology. So mash it up as if you're making guacamole. We actually have quite a good guacamole recipe in Sydney's one when we made a 5-bean chili. Oh, I smell burning. I don't know what I'm burning. I don't know. Burning. Someone's burning. We'll be burning, not go burning. So, mash, mash, mash. Mash, mash, mash. What I was going to say is, your tomatoes should look like this. Not as burning. Just soft. But, because we have just a tiny bit of pesto left, we put the van back shortly, so I'm just going to add that in with the tomatoes. But when we used to make this before, we used to use the squeezy tubes of basil, and that is such a good item to have in your campervan because they last ages. And it's a squeezy tube, it's not something you need to keep in the fridge, or it's really easy to store. So now we're ready to put it all together. Gonna drain the spaghetti. Now chuck it all together. So you got your tomatoes, we've got a bit of pesto in ours, but it honestly tastes so good to, even just with salt and pepper. Your avocado smashed. We're gonna chuck it all together. This. Add in a little olive oil. Black pepper. Use half the mixture, just half. Avocado pasta, and if you want to feel fancy, you could wear a fancy hat. No. Chuck on some balsamic glaze, which keeps popping out now and again, but it just makes everything taste so good and look even better. It looks real fresh. Look at that. Jamie Oliver. But lots. This is the version that you show everyone a picture of. This is the leftover version. I just used the same bowl. It's like Instagram reality.